From an outsider's perspective, Jennifer Aniston appears to have it all: beauty, fame, and wealth. She became a household name as a star of one of the most successful TV shows, earning a staggering $1 million per episode at the height of Friends. However, beneath this glamorous exterior lies a more complex narrative. Many are unaware of the deep-seated struggles she has faced, particularly regarding her challenging relationship with her mother. Throughout her childhood, Aniston endured humiliation and emotional turmoil, which has shaped her life in profound ways. Even now, revelations from her past continue to emerge, captivating fans who are eager to understand the woman behind the public persona. Recently, Aniston has begun to confront these long-held suspicions, openly discussing the fraught dynamics with her mother. This candid admission sheds light on the emotional battles she has fought, revealing a side of her story that has remained hidden for far too long. Jennifer Aniston comes from a family deeply rooted in the world of entertainment. Her father, the late John Aniston, was a well-known actor who gained fame for his long-standing role as Victor Kiriakis on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. His portrayal of this character spanned an impressive 5 decades, making him a beloved figure in the industry. John Aniston's dedication to his craft and his ability to connect with audiences left a lasting legacy that influenced Jennifer's own career choices. On the other hand, her mother, Nancy Dow, was also a prominent figure in show business. She was a model and television actress, known for her work in various television shows and films. Nancy's career in the entertainment industry helped shape Jennifer's early exposure to acting and performance. Sadly, Nancy passed away in 2016, but her influence on Jennifer's life and career remained significant. Growing up in such a creative environment, Jennifer Aniston was naturally drawn to acting, ultimately leading her to become one of the most recognized and celebrated actresses in Hollywood. Aniston has openly discussed her challenging relationship with her mother, describing how she never felt she met her mother's high expectations. She revealed in a 2015 interview with The Hollywood Reporter that her mother was very critical of her. Aniston noted that her mother, a model, was gorgeous and stunning, while she felt she never measured up. According to Aniston, her mother placed significant emphasis on external appearances, focusing on presentation and looks. Aniston explained to the Sunday Telegraph that she did not turn out to be the model child her mother had hoped for. The strain between them was further exacerbated by her parents' divorce, which cast a shadow over Aniston's childhood. She disclosed to Allure in 1999 that her home life was not a fun place to be. In an effort to address their fraught relationship, her mother published a memoir titled From Mother and Daughter to Friends. However, this book only widened the rift between them, leading to years of estrangement. When Jennifer Aniston was just 9 years old, her parents' marriage ended abruptly, a moment that dramatically altered her childhood. In a 24 interview with Diane Sawyer, Aniston recounted the day she learned about the divorce. She described how her mother broke the news to her right after she returned from a friend's birthday party. The revelation hit her hard, and she reflected on the experience, saying it felt like ripping off a Band-Aid. Aniston noted that it was probably easier for her mother to deliver the news quickly, rather than having a long sit-down conversation. This swift approach left a lasting impression on Aniston, who recalled the emotional weight of that moment. The suddenness of the announcement marked a significant turning point in her life, shaping her understanding of relationships and family dynamics. The impact of her parents' divorce would resonate throughout her life, influencing her personal experiences and her approach to her own relationships in the years to come. In a 24 interview with Diane Sawyer, Jennifer Aniston opened up about her complicated relationship with her mother, Nancy Dow. Aniston expressed her surprise and sadness that her mother did not know her then-husband, Brad Pitt. This revelation highlighted the deep estrangement that existed between them during that time. Aniston's feelings were palpable as she reflected on the emotional distance that had developed over the years. The lack of connection was particularly striking given the public nature of her life and career. However, despite the challenges they faced, Aniston and her mother eventually reconciled. This reconciliation came before Nancy Dow's passing, allowing them to mend their relationship and share some important moments together. Aniston's journey with her mother serves as a reminder of the complexities of family dynamics and the possibility of healing even after significant estrangement. The evolution of their relationship reflects the importance of forgiveness and understanding in the face of past difficulties. Despite being born to 2 actors, Jennifer Aniston's upbringing was far from affluent, contrary to popular belief. She revealed in an interview with Parade that she grew up with absolutely no money at all. This statement paints a picture of a childhood devoid of luxury, highlighting the challenges she faced early on. Aniston shared that she made her allowance as a kid by cleaning toilets, a task that many might find unappealing. However, she added with a touch of humor, "I'm actually pretty good at it." This lighthearted remark reflects her ability to find humor in her circumstances and showcases her strong work ethic from a young age. Growing up in a household where both parents were in the entertainment industry did not shield her from financial struggles. Instead, it seems to have instilled in her a sense of resilience and determination. Aniston's experiences during her formative years shaped her perspective on success and hard work, making her achievements in Hollywood even more remarkable. The contrast between her early life and her later success serves as a testament to her perseverance and talent. Before rising to fame as one of Hollywood's most successful actors, Jennifer Aniston navigated through various jobs outside the entertainment industry. She worked at an advertising agency as a receptionist, a role that provided her with a glimpse into the professional world while she pursued her acting dreams. In a lighthearted reflection on her early experiences, she disclosed to Collider that she even tried her hand at being a bike messenger for 2 days. This brief stint was filled with challenges, particularly the daunting task of biking through the chaotic traffic of New York City. Aniston humorously remarked that it was really wrong to put her on a bike in such a bustling environment, especially with the ever-present taxi cabs zipping by. She admitted that her navigation skills were less than stellar, leading to a few mishaps along the way. With a playful tone, she quipped, "I apologize for all those envelopes and packages which arrived late," showcasing her ability to find humor in her early career struggles. These experiences shaped her resilience and determination, qualities that would later contribute to her success in the entertainment industry. During an appearance on The Tonight Show, Jennifer Aniston humorously recounted her brief stint as a bike messenger. She shared her experiences with the job, admitting that it was far more challenging than she had anticipated. Aniston described the chaos of navigating through busy streets, dodging cars, and trying to deliver packages on time. With a laugh, she recalled how overwhelmed she felt, saying, "I think I may have gotten into a cab just to finish the day." This light-hearted admission highlighted the struggles she faced while working as a bike messenger. Aniston's storytelling brought a sense of relatability to her audience, as she painted a vivid picture of the hectic life of a messenger. Her charm and humor made it clear that, while the job was not for her, the experience was memorable. It was a delightful moment that showcased her ability to find humor in difficult situations, reminding everyone that even a star like her can have a tough day at work. Despite her rise to fame, Jennifer Aniston has had a variety of experiences in her early career that shaped her views on work. She found joy in some of her roles, particularly when she worked as a waitress. Aniston expressed her fondness for this job, stating, "I always enjoyed where I was working. The social aspect of serving customers and the fast-paced environment brought her satisfaction." However, her experience with timeshare selling was quite different. She candidly admitted, "I didn't like timeshare selling. I hated that job." This contrast highlights how some jobs can be fulfilling while others can feel burdensome. Aniston's reflections on these early roles revealed her appreciation for the moments that brought her happiness, even if they were not glamorous. Her journey through various jobs before achieving stardom illustrates the importance of finding joy in work, regardless of the nature of the job. The lessons learned from these experiences have likely influenced her approach to her acting career and the roles she chooses. Given her family background, it seemed almost inevitable that Jennifer Aniston would gravitate towards an acting career. Reflecting on her childhood with Collider, she recalled how seeing Annie on Broadway sparked a dream of performing on stage herself. She expressed, "I really did have that fantasy of it, but I didn't think I would ever actually achieve it." Aniston admitted that she didn't know if it was possible, but she had that creative bug pretty early on. However, her father, soap opera star John Aniston, was well aware of the challenges and rejections actors face daily. He urged her to pursue a different path, expressing his concerns about the industry. "My dad was just begging me not to be in the industry," she recounted, noting his preference for her to attend law school instead. Despite his wishes, Jennifer was determined to follow her passion. "That was my one rebellion," she revealed about her decision to pursue acting against his wishes. She hoped to succeed in her career so that she could prove him wrong. Despite her enduring success, Jennifer Aniston has faced personal challenges stemming from childhood traumas that continue to affect her emotionally. One incident in particular, recounted in an interview, highlights the lasting impact on her life. She shared a vivid memory from when she was just 5 years old. In a moment of innocent curiosity, she drove her tricycle into a swimming pool. Instead of letting go, she sank to the bottom. Reflecting on this, she candidly admitted, "I was not a bright child." Thankfully, her older brother witnessed the accident and acted swiftly to rescue her, diving in to pull her to safety. This traumatic experience, while seemingly a childhood mishap, has left a mark on her psyche. It serves as a reminder of vulnerability and the importance of family support during critical moments. Aniston's openness about this incident reveals how childhood experiences can shape one's emotional landscape, influencing their life and career in profound ways. The resilience she has shown in overcoming such challenges is a testament to her strength and determination. However, the emotional and psychological effects of the incident have persisted for decades. Jennifer Aniston has openly shared her struggle with a deep-seated fear of water, stating, "I can't go underwater, and no one will believe me." This fear and trauma resurfaced during the filming of Cake in 2014, where her character confronts lingering trauma from a similar accident. In one pivotal scene, Aniston's character submerges herself in a swimming pool, a task that proved to be incredibly challenging due to her phobia. To tackle this hurdle, Aniston underwent water therapy and utilized weights during filming to help her descend into the pool. She revealed, "It took 30-some-odd takes for me to finally get any kind of take that you saw me sort of going down." This candid admission highlights the difficulty she faced in portraying the scene realistically, showcasing her dedication to her craft while battling her personal fears. During a candid conversation with Sandra Bullock for Interview magazine, Jennifer Aniston reflected on her challenging childhood, revealing how her parents' tumultuous marriage significantly shaped her outlook on life. Raised by actors John Aniston, known for his role in Days of Our Lives, and Nancy Da Aniston, she described her upbringing as marked by instability and a lack of safety. Aniston shared that growing up in a household that felt destabilized left a lasting impact on her. She recalled watching adults being unkind to each other and witnessing behaviors that made her uncomfortable. This experience led her to a strong realization about her own values. She expressed a desire to avoid replicating the negative patterns she observed, stating, "I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that." Aniston emphasized her determination to ensure that no one she encounters ever feels the discomfort she experienced as a child. This reflection highlights the profound influence her parents' relationship had on her personal development and her approach to relationships in her own life. Consequently, Jennifer Aniston made a deliberate decision to break the cycle of negativity she had experienced as a child. Growing up in a family where she witnessed struggles and conflicts, she realized that she had a choice in how to respond to her past. Aniston reflected on this by saying, "You can either be angry or be a martyr, or you can say you've got lemons. Let's make lemonade." This perspective highlights her determination not to replicate the behaviors she witnessed growing up. Instead of allowing her childhood experiences to define her, she chose to embrace positivity and resilience. Aniston's journey is a testament to the power of choice and the importance of breaking free from negative patterns. By focusing on personal growth and self-improvement, she has become an inspiring figure for many. Her ability to transform challenges into opportunities for growth serves as a reminder that we all have the power to change our narratives and create a brighter future. During her high school years, Jennifer Aniston faced a challenging relationship with her mother, which she has openly discussed in various interviews. This strained dynamic led her to rebel during her teenage years, adopting a goth style that was meant to unsettle her mother, who had strict ideas about how a young woman should look. Aniston has shared that she felt like a dumpy teenager while her mother, a model, was all about appearances. In her quest for self-expression, she turned to goth fashion, stating, "I rebelled by going goth." This phase was not one she looks back on fondly. In a 2016 interview, she described her high school experience as tragic and noted that it was a time of experimentation, reflecting the trends of the 80s. She humorously recalled looking like a goth nightmare. Over the years, Aniston has peeled back the layers of her past, eventually learning to embrace her true self. She believes that beauty comes from within, and that this idea is more than just a cliché. It involves genuinely loving every aspect of oneself, a lesson she continues to embrace as she matures and evolves. Once Jennifer Aniston's acting career gained momentum, she secured roles in various films and TV series. She began as a series regular in Malloy, a 1990 sitcom starring Mim Bick from Blossom. However, her initial big break turned into disappointment when the show was canceled after just 6 episodes. Undeterred, she quickly landed another role in Ferris Bueller, a TV series based on the popular Matthew Broderick movie. But this too met its end after 13 episodes. In 1992, Aniston joined The Edge, a sketch comedy series on Fox that lasted only one season. Despite these setbacks, she persevered, and in 1994 became a series regular on the CBS sitcom Muddling Through. This determination and resilience in the face of early career failures laid the groundwork for her future success in the entertainment industry, showcasing her ability to bounce back and continue pursuing her passion for acting. Around the time Jennifer Aniston was committed to her role in the show Muddling Through, she received an offer for a role in another sitcom, NBC's Friends. However, she was contractually obligated to prioritize Muddling Through. NBC's president, Warren Littlefield, was determined to have Aniston join Friends, as he believed the show had great potential. When Muddling Through struggled with ratings, and CBS began airing its episodes on Saturday nights, Littlefield took action. He instructed NBC's scheduler to strategically program against Muddling Through. Preston Beckman recalled that they put original Danielle Steele movies against it, aiming to ensure that CBS would not extend the series out of spite. This maneuver ultimately paved the way for Aniston to transition to Friends. It allowed her to embark on the iconic role of Rachel Green, which would define her career and become a beloved character in television history. The decision not only changed Aniston's life, but also impacted the landscape of sitcoms in the 1990s. During the period leading up to the launch of Friends, Jennifer Aniston faced a significant decision when offered a chance to join the cast of the iconic show Saturday Night Live. This revelation came during a joint interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2011, where Aniston appeared alongside her Just Go With It co-star Adam Sandler. Sandler recalled the moment he saw Aniston enter the office of executive producer Lorne Michaels for a meeting, which sparked his excitement at the prospect of her joining SNL. However, his enthusiasm quickly turned to surprise when he learned that Aniston had declined Michaels' offer. She said no, and Sandler remembered thinking, "She's going to do that, Friends? What the hell is Friends?" Aniston confirmed Sandler's recollection, adding that he and other SNL cast members thought she was making a huge mistake. Reflecting on her decision during a 2019 appearance on The Howard Stern Show, Aniston explained her rationale for opting out of an established hit to take a chance on an untested sitcom. She admitted, "I didn't think I would enjoy that environment," recalling how she expressed concerns to Michaels about the treatment of female cast members compared to their male counterparts. Aniston candidly described herself as such a young twit, acknowledging that you're just not the brightest when you're in your early 20s. This decision ultimately shaped her career, leading her to become one of the most beloved actresses in television history. Joining the cast of Friends marked a pivotal moment in Jennifer Aniston's career, eventually propelling her and her co-stars to become some of the highest-paid actors in television history. However, before the show skyrocketed to fame, Aniston's earnings were far more modest, reportedly just $2,500 per episode. When Aniston received her first paycheck from Friends, she decided to treat herself to something special. In an interview with Pop Sugar, she recounted how she splurged on a Mercedes that had been parked with a for sale sign for nearly 2 years. She passed it daily in her old clunker, and had always hoped for the day she could afford it. With her paycheck, she managed to purchase the luxury vehicle for its asking price of $113,000. However, her excitement soon turned to disappointment when the car failed her shortly after. She humorously recounted, "I drove it, and then I drove it again, and it never drove again. It turned out to be a lemon." Reflecting on the experience, Aniston admitted it was a costly lesson, saying, "I didn't know any better to get it checked out." She conceded that it was just a nice 25-year-old mistake. The colossal success of Friends not only catapulted Jennifer Aniston to stardom, but also inadvertently made her hairstyle a cultural phenomenon dubbed the Rachel after her character on the show. The hairstyle became immensely popular during the 1990s, with countless women requesting their stylists to recreate it. Despite its widespread acclaim, Aniston herself wasn't particularly fond of the Rachel haircut. In an interview with Glamour, she admitted, "I was not a fan of the Rachel. That was kinda cringy for me." She elaborated further, attributing the hairstyle to Chris McMillan, her hairstylist both on and off the set of Friends. Aniston humorously remarked, "I love Chris, and he's the bane of my existence at the same time, because he started that damn Rachel, which was not my best look." She went on to say, "How do I say this? I think it was the ugliest haircut I've ever seen." Despite its short tenure on Aniston's own head, the Rachel hairstyle lasted about a total of 7 months. She revealed on Conan that the legacy of the Rachel hairstyle has endured for over 15 years, remaining an iconic symbol of 1990s fashion and television culture. In her acting career, Jennifer Aniston has faced numerous challenges, including the relentless rejection that is common in Hollywood. She started out with several television shows that were ultimately canceled, which added to her struggles. However, what many of her admirers did not realize is that she has also grappled with dyslexia throughout her life. Aniston publicly disclosed her dyslexia in a 2015 interview with The Hollywood Reporter. She recounted how she did not realize she had the condition until she was diagnosed in her 20s. This revelation came unexpectedly during an eye exam when she was seeking a new glasses prescription. During the test, she wore special glasses with one red lens and one blue lens, and was asked to read a paragraph followed by answering questions about it. She managed to answer only 3 questions correctly. Then they put a computer on her eyes, showing where her eyes went when she read. She recalled that her eyes would jump 4 words and go back 2 words. The diagnosis of dyslexia provided a crucial explanation for the struggles she faced since childhood. Aniston expressed that she thought she wasn't smart and just couldn't retain anything. Now, with this great discovery, she felt that all of her childhood traumas, tragedies, and dramas were explained. For most of her career, Jennifer Aniston was known for guarding her privacy and steering clear of social media. This changed in October 2019 when she officially joined Instagram. Her inaugural post featured a selfie with all 5 of her friends and co-stars, captioned, "And now we're Instagram friends too." Since then, Aniston has become a regular presence on the platform, sharing glimpses of her workouts, pets, and even her favorite smoothie recipe. Remarkably, she set a Guinness World Record for the fastest account to reach 1 million followers, achieving this milestone in just 5 hours and 16 minutes. During an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Aniston was asked why she decided to embrace social media after years of avoiding it. She simply responded, "I don't know," noting that many people had persuaded her, saying, "What you resist persists, so what the hey?" She added with a shrug. Aniston also revealed that before launching her official account, she created a fake one for research purposes. "When I was thinking about doing this, I figured it was time to understand the world and dip my toe into the social media pool," she explained. When Jennifer Aniston made her highly anticipated return to television after Friends, it was not on a traditional network, but rather on the Apple TV Plus streaming service with The Morning Show. The series was loosely inspired by the scandals surrounding Matt Lauer, the longtime Today host who was fired after multiple women accused him of sexual misconduct. Aniston explained to Variety that one of the show's primary themes was exposing inappropriate behavior in the entertainment industry that was once tolerated, but is now condemned. She described the characters and storylines as fictional, but emphasized that they highlight aspects of the archetype of a charming narcissist, representing a generation of men who did not see their behavior as wrong. Lauer's downfall placed him among other high-profile figures who have faced cancellation due to serious allegations, including Oscar-winning director Woody Allen, movie mogul Harvey Weinstein, and comedian Bill Cosby. However, Aniston believes the conversation around cancel culture needs nuance, especially when considering allegations of varying severity. In a 2023 interview with the Wall Street Journal, she expressed her frustration, stating, "I'm so over cancel culture." She acknowledged that she might have just gotten canceled by saying that, but added, "I just don't understand what it means." Aniston questioned whether there is no possibility for redemption, stating, "I don't know. I don't put everybody in the Harvey Weinstein basket." Tensions flared in 2017, when the National Enquirer prepared a false story claiming Jennifer Aniston had been assaulted by Harvey Weinstein. Both Aniston and Weinstein denied the allegation, but Weinstein's response to a reporter seeking comment was shocking. He wrote in an email that Jen Aniston should be killed. This chilling remark highlighted the animosity between the two. Aniston has been vocal about her disdain for Weinstein, and in a 2023 interview with the Wall Street Journal, she recounted her own experiences with him. She described him as someone you do not look forward to hanging out with, saying, "Never you were actually like, oh God, okay, suck it up." Aniston was cautious around Weinstein, fully aware of the long-standing rumors about his behavior in Hollywood. She recalled an incident when he visited her on a movie set to pitch a film idea. To ensure her safety, she remembered consciously having someone stay in her trailer during that meeting. This awareness of the potential danger surrounding Weinstein shaped her interactions with him and reflected the broader concerns many had about his conduct in the industry. In 1994, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt first crossed paths. But it wasn't until 1998 that they began dating. Their agents played a significant role in setting them up, believing they would be a perfect match. Despite the orchestrated setup, their initial meeting was quite casual, facilitated through their managers, who were friends. Jennifer described Brad as just a sweet guy from Missouri, a normal guy, in a 21 interview with Rolling Stone. They remained friends until their first date in 1998. At that time, Brad had recently split from actress Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jennifer had ended her relationship with actor Tate Donovan. Their managers decided to set them up on a date, which turned out to be a great success as the couple felt an immediate connection. Aniston later described their first meeting as easy and comfortable, indicating they clicked right from the start. In a 24 interview with Diane Sawyer, Jennifer shared that their evening was really easy, and the date was really fun. From that first date, Aniston and Pitt felt a strong attraction and connection. They quickly became one of Hollywood's favorite couples, frequently seen together at various industry events and award shows. The couple made their public debut at the 1999 Emmy Awards, arriving together and confirming the rumors about their relationship. Soon after, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt announced their engagement, a piece of news that thrilled fans and media alike, as both were at the peak of their careers. On November 29, 1999, while attending a Sting concert together, the Hollywood stars took the stage to show off Jennifer's new engagement ring. Brad reportedly spent $500,000 on the custom ring, which featured a unique circular design adorned with numerous diamonds. Their wedding on July 29, 2000, became one of the most high-profile and highly anticipated events in Hollywood history. The couple wed on a bluff overlooking the Pacific Ocean in Malibu, surrounded by 200 guests. Brad wanted the private estate to resemble a Zen garden, so he ordered 50,000 roses, along with wisteria, tulips, and lotus flowers to create a stunning atmosphere. Jennifer, a flawless bride, wore a glass-beaded low-back wedding gown designed by Lawrence Steele. The newlyweds danced to The Way You Look Tonight, adding a romantic touch to the celebration. The extravagant affair included a gospel choir, a lobster meal, champagne, and a performance by Melissa Etheridge. The night concluded with a breathtaking 13-minute fireworks show that cost roughly $1 million, leaving guests in awe of the couple's lavish celebration. In a memorable episode of the beloved sitcom Friends, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt shared the screen in a Thanksgiving-themed storyline that fans still talk about. In this episode, Monica, played by Courtney Cox, invites Will Colbert, portrayed by Brad Pitt, to join the Thanksgiving dinner. The twist comes when it is revealed that Will and Ross, played by David Schwimmer, were part of a high school club called the I Hate Rachel Green Club. This revelation creates a humorous and awkward tension throughout the episode, as Will's character openly expresses his disdain for Rachel, who is played by Jennifer Aniston. The comedic dynamic between Aniston and Pitt adds a unique layer to the episode, as viewers witness the playful banter and the underlying history between the characters. The episode cleverly balances humor with the complexities of past relationships, making it a standout moment in the series. Fans of both actors enjoyed seeing them together, and the episode remains a highlight in the Friends series, showcasing the charm and comedic timing that both Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt bring to their roles. Their chemistry, combined with the show's signature humor, makes this Thanksgiving episode a classic that continues to resonate with audiences. During Jennifer Aniston's 2003 cover interview with a women's magazine, she was asked a poignant question about her relationship with Brad Pitt. When inquired if he was the love of her life, she responded thoughtfully, expressing her uncertainty. She reflected on the nature of love, saying, "Is he the love of my life? I think you're always sort of wondering, are you the love of my life? I mean, I don't know. I've never been someone who says he's the love of my life. He's certainly a big love in my life." This statement highlighted the complexity of love and relationships, especially in the public eye. As the popular show Friends was nearing its end, Jennifer shared her hopes for the future, particularly her desire to start a family with Brad. Nearly 4 years into their marriage, she told The Guardian, "It's time, it's time, it's time. You know, I think you can work with a baby. I think you can work while pregnant. I think you can do all of it." Her words conveyed a sense of eagerness and readiness for the next chapter in her life, emphasizing her wish to slow down and embrace family life. However, things didn't turn out as Jennifer Aniston had hoped. Instead, the situation worsened, culminating in a divorce despite their plans to start a family just 3 months earlier. By May 2004, rumors of Brad Pitt's infidelity with Angelina Jolie began to circulate. The relationship between Pitt and Jolie came under intense public scrutiny due to these cheating rumors during his marriage to Aniston. Pitt and Jolie, who played a married couple in the film Mr. and Mistress Smith, displayed palpable on-screen chemistry, fueling speculation about a real-life romance. Tabloids frequently published stories and photos hinting at a deeper relationship between the co-stars, often showing them in seemingly intimate moments on set. In January 2005, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston announced their separation after nearly 5 years of marriage, a move that fueled rumors about Pitt's affair with Angelina Jolie. Their statement read that they had decided to formally separate after 7 years together. They explained that their separation was not the result of any speculation reported by the tabloid media, but was the result of much thoughtful consideration. They expressed their commitment to remaining caring friends with great love and admiration for one another, asking for kindness and sensitivity in the coming months. Shortly after the divorce, Brad publicly embraced his relationship with Angelina Jolie. Jennifer Aniston, however, did not address the situation until September 2005 in an interview with Vanity Fair. She expressed feelings of loneliness, upset, and confusion, admitting that she had days when she threw a little pity party for herself. Yet, she also stated that she was doing well. Aniston emphasized that relationships involve two people and that everyone is accountable. She acknowledged that a lot goes into a relationship coming together and a lot into it falling apart, noting that even if it is 98% the other person's fault, it is still 2% yours, and that is what she would focus on. You can only clean up your side of the street. A decade later, Jennifer Aniston married actor and writer Justin Theroux. However, this marriage was shorter-lived. In February 2018, they issued a statement announcing they had mutually and lovingly split the previous year. Despite the end of their relationship, Aniston has maintained good relationships with both of her ex-husbands. After Brad Pitt became newly single, he attended her 50th birthday party in 2018. Fans hoped for a reunion, but while they didn't get back together, they have reportedly stayed friendly. The same goes for Theroux, as both have spoken positively about each other since their divorce. Despite the brevity of her marriages, Aniston does not see them as failures. She expressed her views in 2018, stating that her marriages have been very successful in her personal opinion. When they came to an end, it was a choice made because they chose to be happy, and sometimes happiness did not exist within that arrangement anymore. During her marriage to Justin Theroux, Jennifer Aniston faced intense media scrutiny, particularly in 2016, when persistent rumors and tabloid reports claimed she was pregnant. In response to these claims, Aniston wrote a powerful op-ed for HuffPost, where she firmly clarified that she was not expecting. She took the opportunity to criticize the societal pressure that equates a woman's worth with her relationship status or motherhood. Aniston emphasized that women are complete with or without a partner, and with or without a child, asserting the importance of women's autonomy over their bodies and choices. Reflecting on that period years later, Aniston revealed the personal anguish those false reports caused her, especially since she and Theroux had been actively trying to conceive. She candidly shared in a 2022 interview that it was a difficult journey for her, navigating the path to parenthood. After enduring years of speculation, she admitted it was incredibly challenging. Aniston explored various methods, including IVF, and alternative remedies like Chinese teas. Despite the emotional toll, she affirmed that she harbors no regrets about her experiences. Looking back on her journey, she expressed acceptance and resolve, noting that the chapter has closed. When the world ground to a halt in 2020 due to the pandemic, Jennifer Aniston found herself in an unprecedented situation. Suddenly idle in a way she hadn't experienced in decades, with film and TV productions paused, and everyone urged to stay at home, Aniston chose to use this unexpected period of stillness for introspection. During this time, she underwent a reassessment that led her to refocus her priorities. She shared that her anxiety levels decreased significantly by cutting out the unnecessary aspects of life that she had previously considered essential. In a candid interview with InStyle in 2021, she expressed how this time of reflection was beneficial for her mental health. Aniston also spoke openly about her embrace of therapy as a means to manage anxiety and work on personal growth. She found it incredibly helpful to understand herself better. Reflecting on her journey, Aniston disclosed during her appearance on the final episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show that she initially sought therapy after her divorce from Brad Pitt. She revealed, "I went through a divorce and started therapy," highlighting how this step was crucial in her healing process. In her 2016 HuffPost op-ed, Jennifer Aniston fiercely criticized the media's relentless focus on her personal life, particularly their obsession with whether she was pregnant. She vividly described the constant harassment she and her husband endured from aggressive paparazzi stationed outside their home every day. Aniston expressed that her husband and she were harassed by dozens of photographers who would go to shocking lengths to obtain any kind of photo, even if it meant endangering them or the unfortunate pedestrians nearby. This candid revelation shed light on the dark side of celebrity life, highlighting the invasive nature of media scrutiny. Aniston has faced her share of paparazzi controversies over the years. In 2005, she took legal action against a paparazzo who used a telephoto lens to capture photos of her sunbathing topless in her own backyard. These intrusive images were initially published in European magazines and later circulated in publications like High Society and Celebrity Skin. The photographer, Peter Brandt, attempted to justify his actions in an interview with ABC News Radio, claiming that the release of the photos was a mistake and that he intended to send innocuous images. Eventually, the case was settled, with Aniston receiving a $550,000 settlement. This incident exemplifies the extreme lengths to which some photographers will go, often disregarding the privacy and safety of the individuals they target. Aniston's experiences reflect a broader issue within the entertainment industry, where the line between public interest and personal privacy is often blurred. The relentless pursuit of celebrities by paparazzi can lead to distressing situations, raising questions about ethics and the responsibilities of the media. Aniston's outspoken stance against such harassment has resonated with many, as she continues to advocate for the right to privacy in an industry that often prioritizes sensationalism over respect for individuals' lives. Despite facing various challenges, Jennifer Aniston has consistently embraced a positive outlook on life. Beyond her acting career, she has made significant contributions to charitable causes and philanthropic endeavors. Aniston's dedication to philanthropy is evident in her support for numerous organizations and her active involvement in campaigns addressing critical social issues. One of Aniston's prominent philanthropic commitments is to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is renowned for its focus on pediatric treatment and research for catastrophic diseases. Aniston has played a crucial role in fundraising campaigns and events aimed at advancing the hospital's mission to develop cures and prevention methods for childhood illnesses. She has effectively utilized her platform to raise awareness about the hospital's initiatives and to encourage others to contribute to its vital work. Additionally, Aniston has been a steadfast supporter of Stand Up to Cancer, an initiative dedicated to accelerating groundbreaking cancer research. In response to the devastating 2010 earthquake in Haiti, Aniston participated in various relief efforts, notably being involved in the Hope for Haiti Now telethon, which raised significant funds for humanitarian aid and reconstruction in the affected regions. Her commitment to these causes showcases her desire to make a positive impact on the world. Despite her success, Jennifer Aniston has faced significant personal challenges that many fans may not realize. Her relationship with her mother has been particularly difficult, marked by emotional struggles that have lingered throughout her life. Aniston has recently begun to share her experiences, revealing how her childhood was filled with feelings of humiliation and turmoil. This openness allows fans to see a more vulnerable side of her, one that contrasts sharply with the glamorous image often portrayed in the media. By discussing her past, Aniston not only confronts her own demons, but also connects with others who may have faced similar issues. Her journey highlights the importance of addressing emotional pain and the impact it can have on one's life, even for someone who seems to have it all. As she continues to share her story, Aniston encourages a deeper understanding of the complexities behind public personas, reminding us that everyone has their own battles to fight.